Alright guys, you can probably already tell exactly what this video is going to be about by one, the thumbnail, and two, the title of the video. And I just want to start off by saying this isn't me going and bashing East Indians or bashing Sikhs or any of that nonsense. That's not what this video is. Just to get that fucking shit straight, I'm not a bigot, I'm not a fucking racist. I don't see enough people kind of talking about this. It just kind of fucking, you hear bits and pieces, and personally I think it's kind of bullshit. But thing is effective April 12th in Alberta, Canada, Sikhs are going to be exempt from wearing motorcycle helmets. And there's already two other provinces, British Columbia and Manitoba, that already have Sikhs exempt from wearing motorcycle helmets. I find this extremely unsafe. I think it is wrong. I think the law should have kind of stayed at that point. And I'm going to hold that right there. Opinions are like assholes, and everybody has one. I actually want to know your opinion, what the laws are, where you live right now, in whatever country, whatever state, whatever province, whatever. What are the laws in your area regarding motorcycles, motorcycle helmets, and what do you think? Do you agree or do you not agree? I want you to, put that in the comments below. Seriously, I actually want to know. Because every place is slightly different. Everyone has a different point of view. Just no racist type shit, because there's nothing to do with that. Personally, I think motorcycle helmets should be mandatory, but the catch-22 is, I also believe in choice. You should have a choice whether you want to wear a motorcycle helmet or you don't. I don't really believe the government should tell you what to do, but there is a point that there has to be guidelines and stuff. Driving and all that stuff is a privilege. I know, if you can't enjoy that privilege because of a religion or a belief, that's kind of wrong, but at the same time, for you, unless you've done something wrong, I think you should enjoy that privilege. I think Sikhs being exempt from wearing motorcycle helmets is kind of bullshit. I think it should be, they should, everybody. I'm not religious. I don't care if anybody is. I mean, I don't go bashing religions or here and there. It has nothing to do with that. I think it should be an equal blanket. If, one group says, hey, our human rights are being discriminated because we can't wear motorcycle helmets, because I understand they have to wear their turbans and all that, and that's fine, I get it and stuff, but just blanket the whole thing and be like, have it as a choice. The only thing is premiums, insurance premiums would go up. Places that don't have no helmet laws have an increased head injury rate, have an increased death rate. And places that have re-implemented the helmet law, those cases have gone down. That's a fact. Undisputed fact. So, a few years back, they tried to push this in Ontario, Canada, where I live, and Kathleen Wynne, I call her Wine, I'm going to read exactly, and what I read, I'm going to actually show you the screenshot so you can kind of read what I'm reading here. Ontario won't allow turban-wearing Sikhs to ride a motorcycle without wearing a helmet, a decision the Canadian Sikh Association called deeply disappointing. Premier Kathleen Wynne, fuck, I hope she doesn't get voted back in, wrote to the organization last week saying she had struggled with striking the right balance between public safety and religious accommodation. After careful deliberation, we have determined that we will not grant this type of exemption as it would pose a road safety risk. And she wrote that on August 14th of 2014, I believe. Ultimately, the safety of Ontarians is my utmost priority, and I cannot justify setting that concern aside on this issue. The mandatory helmet law is based on extensive research that shows a high risk of injury and death for motorcyclists who ride without a helmet, she added. Mortality rates gone down 30% and head injuries down 75% in jurisdictions with such laws. I completely and full-hearted agree, and I applaud that. That's the only thing I've ever applauded this fucking cunt fuck for doing. I apologize for my abusive words, but she's if you're from Ontario, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So don't play fucking games. This isn't a political thing, but you know, but at the same time, everybody has a choice. So I wouldn't vote against it. I mean, if you don't want to wear a helmet, that's fine and stuff like that. What worries me is I truly believe you're a fucking idiot, regardless of religion, whatever, if you choose not to wear a motorcycle helmet. Because I'm going to read you this one quote. Okay, here we go. Quote, "Getting a helmet exemption is very important because it's important for people to be able to practice their faith." I wholeheartedly 100% agree with that. But that goes for people who aren't religious too. I don't believe laws should be based on religion. I think they should go across the board. I don't see, that choice is up to you. Pahar acknowledges that many people have safety concerns surrounding this move, but claim the extra risk associated with the helmet exemption has been minimal in other jurisdictions. And quote again, "Riding a motorcycle in itself is a very dangerous sport, and when people choose to partake in that sport, you are already undertaking that risk." That is ridiculous argument to put. I do believe it being a choice, whether you wear a helmet or not. I do believe you're an idiot if you choose not to wear a motorcycle helmet, whether it's for religious beliefs or not. It's your safety. I applaud everyone who wears a helmet. You can make it home safe to your wife, because honestly, all it takes is a fucking rock. Not even an accident can smoke you. I've had rocks ding off my helmet that I know if I wasn't wearing my helmet, I'd probably be knocked out. Maybe if you're in oncoming traffic. Seriously, no joke. And I actually want to know your guys' opinions. Do you agree with even having a no helmet law to begin with? I mean, personally, I think you should have a helmet, but at the same time, the government shouldn't tell you what you can and cannot do. But seatbelts. It's a law. You have to wear a seatbelt in most countries. I mean, there are some. I don't know every place. Every place is slightly different. Where I live, seatbelts are mandatory. You get caught without a seatbelt, you're getting a ticket. I understand the religion, not your religion, but the religion and stuff like that. Not as deeply as probably I should. I'm not ignorant to it. That's not what this video is about. What your religion is, and whether you're Christian, Catholic, all that nonsense. It doesn't matter. You should still wear a helmet. You should still wear a helmet. But I do believe they shouldn't tell you whether you should or should not wear a helmet. But for fuck's sakes, wear one. I don't understand. Eventually, they're trying to push this law again into Ontario, and I really hope it doesn't get through, because I know there's going to be a lot of people. They can get in serious accidents, and it's no fucking joke, especially in the city and stuff like that. And traffic's crazy. You get a younger guy. As far as I know, it's going to be if you're over 18, but. They're trying to push another bill into Ontario, and hopefully it doesn't make it. So far, three provinces have allowed Sikhs to have exemptions from the helmet law, but I think if you're going to exempt one group, you should just exempt everybody, and it's their choice or not. If you choose to not wear a helmet, I think you should, tell your insurance provider, and then you would have higher premiums than somebody who does wear a helmet. And if you get caught in an accident where you're not wearing a helmet, then obviously you're shit out of luck because you fucking broken your policy. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, I really do want to know what you guys think about this, so let me know. You guys be safe, be well, and yeah, I'm fucking out.